So I want to just start off by thanking everyone for being here. As I look around the world and I see on social media and the division and the negativity that seems to be all around us, I felt this calling, this urge to try to bring something good to this town, try to bring something good to this world. I think people often have this question of, what is this? What are you doing? And for me, it seemed very simple. It was try to get people of all diverse backgrounds, wherever their political views lie or whatnot, and have them get together and be able to see one another in their true humanity and see them interacting with their children. So this person that perhaps you had an issue with on Facebook, you can recognize that they're not so bad after all, and they're just a human being trying to do the best they can. So thank you all for being here tonight, for standing together, and for choosing connection in a time when it would be easier to turn away. We live in a world that often asks us to pick sides, to judge quickly, to speak louder than we listen. But tonight is different. Tonight is about slowing down, lighting a candle, and remembering that we're all human and that we rely on one another. There's so many people in this town that are doing so many good things. And I know I've had ideas of these things to do before in the past, and I didn't do them because I see these other human beings doing these things that to me seem so much better or so much bigger. And it just hit me when I was thinking about this. I just need to do something. I just want to do something to bring human beings together and just have us be, we are a community. We rely on one another. We need one another. And hopefully we can get a reminder that the next time you're scrolling through Facebook and you see a post of someone that you may disagree with, you can just scroll on by without having to interject and put your input on it. We have no idea what the person next to us is carrying. We don't know what they've lost, what they're hoping for, and what kind of day that they've had. But we do know this. Every one of us is worthy of kindness, and every one of us belongs here. This gathering isn't about politics or beliefs. It's about fellowship. It's about solidarity. It's about remembering that we are stronger, not when we agree on everything, but when we choose to care for one another despite our differences. So tonight, let's listen, let's reflect, let's hold space for each other, and let's remember that in this town, in this region, and especially in this moment, we are not alone. So thank you for being here. Your presence makes the world a better place. Thank you for being the change.
Well, to be honest with you, I was shaving one morning, and I was listening to Gary Gilbert's Old Time Show this last week, and he interviewed Steve. And Steve's the tall one, I'm the short one. He's 6'5", I'm 5'6", and I've known Steven since he was a little boy because his mother worked at the radio station with us, and I've been at the radio station now for 57 years doing sports. And so I thought, this sounds like a good idea. And Eckhart Park has been a special place for me for 83 years, and that's how long I've lived. So for the greater share of that time, we would come over to the park and play. We used to have the bandstand here, and the old city band had, maybe 20, 25 guys that had played in high school bands all over the place. And so they'd have a concert here several times a summer. And those concerts were on Sunday evening. And we'd sit out here in lawn chairs, around on the grass, on blankets. And it just became a really, really neat place to be. And I thought, why not come over and just see what this is all about? And having known Steve and the concern he has for the community, I said, let's do it. So I mentioned it to Sue, and she said, it sounds like a great idea. And that's how we got here. And that's the truth, Tim. There is no beating around the bush. That's the truth.
So now that you're here, what do you think?
I think it was very nice. It's not a big crowd, but small things build into big things, and they become more and more significant in the community, and that's what we're working for. We're not trying to beat each other to death in the way it seems to be happening in a lot of places in this country.
Do you think we can turn it around?
Yes, I do. I think it takes positive people caring about each other, and that is the first step in getting us back to some semblance of sanity in this country, and we certainly need that right now. And so that's where I am at this point.